Blackstone Audio presents The Rise of Nuclear Iran, How Tehran Defies the West, by Dore Gold. To my father, Isidore Glassband, whose untimely death affected my whole life. Introduction. Diplomacy or Democracy? The rise of a nuclear Iran appeared to be a foregone conclusion on the eve of the Iranian presidential elections of June 12, 2009. The election did not look like it was going to change that direction. Indeed, all four candidates supported continuation of the Iranian nuclear program. Each came from the heart of the Iranian establishment, and their very candidacies had to be pre-approved by Iran's powerful Guardian Council, half of whose members were directly appointed by Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. In any case, while the Iranian president had a voice in nuclear matters, it was the unelected supreme leader who had the ultimate authority in deciding Iranian nuclear policy and the direction of any future negotiations with the West as a whole. In fact, the leading challenger to President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, former Prime Minister Mir Hossein Mousavi, had been significantly involved in launching the Iranian effort to procure black market centrifuges for the enrichment of uranium in 1987, as classified documents obtained by the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, prove. Moreover, former Iranian President Hashemi Rafsanjani, who emerged as a key Mousavi ally, had been one of the most important sponsors of the Iranian nuclear program throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s. Though Mousavi was leading the reformist wave in the streets of Tehran against the Iranian regime in 2009, at the time of the 1979 Islamic Revolution, he was known as an ideological hardliner who participated in the interrogation of U.S. diplomats who had been taken hostage in the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. He additionally called for putting them on trial in the editorials that he wrote for the official newspaper of the Islamic Republican Party. Mousavi served as prime minister under Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, Iran's first supreme leader, from 1981 to 1989. His government was known for its purges of the Iranian bureaucracy and advancing strict Islamic laws. He was thrust into his new role as a symbol of real democratic change, more by circumstances than by his past career. What ignited the streets of Tehran was not Mousavi's popularity, but rather the sense that the Iranian elections had been rigged. The Iranian regime argued that Ahmadinejad won in every one of Iran's 30 provinces and received nearly 63% of the votes that had been cast, twice as many as Mousavi. Most observers expected a close race, yet it was claimed that Ahmadinejad received not only a massive majority, but also an unprecedented mandate, given that voter turnout reached roughly 85%. In 2009, the supreme leader declared Ahmadinejad.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?